the screen of one of the most famous and globally accepted tool, which is Google Analytics. We will be also, as a person who would be required to do real-time web analysis for information purpose, need to know about other tools which are available through for the same. So to give you a listing of it, here is my Excel sheet wherein I have covered few of the most famous tools worldwide, while Google Analytics being the market leader and being available for free across the platform. And apart from it, apart from this nice tool, there is also these other tools like Omniture, which is a product of Adobe. Similarly, there is Core Matrix, which is a product of IBM. So these two are other famous tools which few companies and organizations to use through for measuring their website data. To give you a glance of the same, let me out here just do the search in the form of Adobe Omniture, and while the same data loads out here on the search engine screen, just a moment while they open through the link. Here is the link about that's the news about Adobe, and yeah, here is the page which gives you details about the Adobe Omniture. Here is the news which had come through few years ago regarding acquisition of Omniture by Adobe. And let me just reload this page so as we can see the data regarding. Just a moment while the page loads. Right, so here I have done a search for Adobe Omniture, and out here you can see here is the page for logging into their product of Omniture itself, and here is the page on Adobe website where it is expressing the data regarding how digital marketing can be measured through the use of Adobe. So that's a small example which I want to showcase, so as you are knowing through that apart from Google Analytics, also if you open any of or do a search online, you would be able to see various tools. Similarly, there is web stats, and this is just a small list which I have covered on the sheet out here. Apart from it, there are many more which can give you indeed the data regarding web analytics. Right, so that's the core information to be covered through regarding tools. Once we have known through about these set of tools, the next thing then important to know through for web analytics is the method of data analysis. When we are talking about the analysis of data, we need to be sure that what is the step-by-step process which is happening. To give you very brief pointer regarding the same, you need to remember these three important core pointers which will anytime help you to know how on the back end data analysis is happening across. The first point is the collection of data, because when we want to measure data, before that a collection of the same is very much important. This collection process is done across on the browser. The browser, that is, it could be Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer, whichever browser you are using to type through the domain name and open it up on your screen. That browser collects data for analysis. Once that data is collected, the second step which comes past collection is measurement. That data is in technical, it is ideally in numerical format which is not understood to human beings. So that coding format is sent back to the server. The server is the place where any website's original data is stored. It is the place where all the data is accumulated. Like to give you a real life example, we accumulate our data on our hard disk for usage repetitively. Similarly, the website data, the data which we see on the internet, that is collected, stored, and shared across from the server, and that server also measures this data which is sent across by the first process of collection. And once these two processes happen across, the next thing then coming in line is the analysis of the same. This analysis is in real-time easy format which is understood by the user. It is not in a coding format of zeros and ones, or it is not there in some technical interface or stuff. It is there in simple format, and that process of analysis happens at the end of you, that is the end user, across their own system. To give you an example of the same, out here is a screenshot of the analytics interface, which is covering a lot of concepts definitely, which we'll be seeing in the videos to come. But out here you can see there is numerical numbers which are interpretable by us, that is human beings. So this data is provided to us in an easy diagrammatical format or easy pie chart format with the help of a tool like Web Analytics. Right, so that is the step-by-step process which is used across for the purpose of analysis, or that is how the method of analysis happens across. To repeat through, the first step is collection, the next step is measurement of data. Okay, the first step of collection happens across on your browser. The second step of measurement happens across on the server, which is the main place where data is stored on the internet from of various websites or of separate websites on separate servers. And then finally the last step is of analysis of that data, and then providing that data in an easy to use format so as a user, the end user, can understand the same. Right, that's the method of how web analysis is ideally working on the backend. And do remember these 3 pointers so as you can efficiently work across on the same while we are learning the concepts regarding how Google Analytics works forward.